Today I am making a children's-sized bonnet, and I don't offer children's-sized bonnets in my shop yet, but this is going to my niece because she already has a bonnet, but it's too small for her head. She says it's uncomfortable, and it's really cute, and I was like, you know what? This is an opportunity to test out some different sizes. I already have in mind how I want to cut it. Usually when I work with my bonnets, I do two different colors that complement each other. But for this one, I'm just going to do one solid color, and it's still going to be double layered or double satin lined. And it's going to be light pink because I'm actually going to go in later and do like a little design. And we're going to put that on there to give it a little bit of customization, you know what I'm saying? And I'm also going to put her name on it. I actually have to be to work. I have to leave for work in about 30 minutes, so I know I'm not going to get it all done right now, but I want to at least get the fabric cut and prepped so I can start sewing so that we can continue this project later. Now that we've got our two panels done, I'm going to go ahead and prep them into the little cone shape so I can get them cut out. Now we've got our nice little circle. These yellow pins are here at the bottom because that's where we're going to sew it closed once the elastic is in. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and do like our second round of thread and elastic our little bonnet. So all I have to do now before customizing is seal this little hole closed, which I'm going to do once I return from work because I got to get going. But I'll be right back. So it's the next day and I did seal the bonnet closed. Now, I didn't use a thin elastic. I've been using the thick elastic for my adult size bonnet. So, and I'm just kind of playing around with these sizes anyway. So I don't know if this is even going to be large enough for her. She's 4. I think this will be large enough, but I wanted to stick with the thicker elastic because I just feel like I really like it personally. When I wear bonnets with thicker elastic, I think it fits on my head better and it's more comfortable. And I think it do the same thing for a child. It's reversible, but that doesn't mean she'll wear it on the reverse side because I'm going to go ahead and put her name on the side. I do have my steam press heating up. While that heats up, I'm just going to go ahead and get her design ready so that I can print it out on the vinyl, weed it, and we can get this pressed on. So let's get to our computer work, and I'm just going to show you guys the process of how I do that in just a moment. So I can see where her name in the design is. I'm going to cut this extra vinyl to use for something else later on. I always cut like a little more than what I need to place on the mat just in case. But to be honest, I don't know if my little unicorn came out the way I needed it to, so we're going to find out. This little unicorn came out a lot better than I thought it would. And then, of course, I've got her name here. When I put it on the bonnet, it'll be like that, kind of. So now it's time to add it to the bonnet. Okay, so I changed my mind. I'm not going to use the steam press for this. I'm going to just use my little Steamfast iron. Mostly because it's so tiny and I don't want it to have like these little ripples in it. And I think I can control everything a little better with this. So while it heats up, I'm just going to make sure I've got everything placed where I want it. And I pretty much do, so let's see here. So this is how I will be pressing it. I'm actually going to make the whole bonnet warm first. Then I'm going to do the unicorn first, then her name, and we'll just go from there. Isn't that so cute? Little tiny little bonnet. Okay, so I'm gonna have her try this on. I don't know if I'm gonna record that part. I may take some pictures. I'm gonna see. Editing me here. I just want to pop in and say that I did get my niece to try on this bonnet, and it was so cute, and she did say it was comfortable, but I think it was too tight. So I will be making another one at some point just so that it is more comfortable for her. Like I said, even though she said it was comfortable, I don't want her to have little bonnet imprint to her little forehead. So I am going to be adjusting that and continuing to play around with the different sizes. I thought this was a really good thing with the whole trial and error, because I do want to be transparent about stuff that I try out. But I just wanted to pop in and give that little update and, of course, show you guys what it looked like, at least from the back. But back to the video. I wouldn't recommend throwing it in the dryer. It can be dried in the dryer, but I would recommend just leaving it to air dry. But yes, this is the final product. I love it. So cute. And it's her favorite color. And I know she's gonna enjoy it. I can't wait to see how it feels and fits for her, because children are crazy honest. She's definitely going to let me know if it's too tight or whatever issues she's going to have. So I look forward to getting her feedback. If you would like to see more content like this of me experimenting and creating things to potentially put in my online store or my shop, please let me know. I'd love to know if you guys are interested in seeing like a mommy and me bundle. But other than that, if you want to see more content like this, where I am creating, sewing, and whatnot, please subscribe, like, leave a comment, share it with a friend, turn on your notifications, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.